All right, guys. So we got one story for today, and I promise you guys are not gonna believe this story that I have for today. The black liberals are pissed off once again. Play the clip.
Um, Culture check. Did anybody have Snoop performing at Trump's inauguration on their bingo card at all? Because I'm extremely confused about that. Like, I know Trump is like a walking, I'll promote your shit type guy, but damn, really? What are we promoting? Like, Snoop, what are you selling? What are you saying? Like, why you even gotta be there? Why you gotta perform? Like, dude, come on. Are you kidding me? Like, Nelly, I mean, that don't really rock me. Lil Wayne absolutely could see that shit. The baby, not really. Kanye absolutely expected his MAGA wearing ass to be there. Soldier Boy, he's always about capitalism and money. But Snoop though? Really? Really? What?
All right, so the black liberals are going crazy over the fact that Rick Ross, Soulja Boy, Nelly, Snoop Dogg, and Ray J are amongst the rappers who are performing at the Trump inaugural ball, I believe. I told you guys before, I warned you, you're not going to believe this. You're not going to believe this. This is a wild one. It's not like we just had these same people bash the HBCU. I believe it was Mississippi Valley State, who was also on track to be performing at the inauguration. I mean, that wasn't just 2 3 weeks ago. I mean, they were all on social media. Please don't go to Hitler's inauguration. But that didn't happen. All right, so on one thing, you got to respect the fact that these black liberals. One thing I have to respect about them is that they don't care how stupid they look. All right, honestly, they really don't care how stupid they look. Okay, so these artists, if you want to call them that, these rappers, will go to wherever the money is located. All right, they follow the money, and since it is not profitable for them to bash Trump right now, there is a slight chance, just a slight chance, that they might perform for the guy that they call Hitler. Okay, it's just the reality in the foreseeable future, and we know certain people don't want to cope with that. And the funniest part about this whole thing, if you didn't guess, is that Snoop Dogg is going to be performing. And why do you say that? Well, take a look at this clip from about 4 years ago. Play it.
So ain't nobody gonna perform for Donald Trump, huh? Which one of you ass gonna be the first one to do it? I'm waiting. I'm gonna roast the out one of you ass for doing it. Which one of you gonna do it first? Osby's the one that performs for himself. My mother. Jose, man, you playing to win tonight, man. You sharp as mosquitoes needle. What's going on? That's that crypto, see? They let a real crip up in the crypto ball. Woo. Bang, bang.
Like I said, these people go wherever the money goes. Now, in the last part of this clip that you just saw where he's on stage, that is him at the Trump inaugural ball tap dancing on stage. All right. Now, according to Snoopy himself, just 4 years ago, he was calling black people who support Trump, a bunch of different racial slurs. And now you see he is practically prostituting himself now that it is profitable. So, I love to see it. But let's just move on and cover some more of the hysteria coming from the black liberal community. Watch this.
Our token black men are as follows: Ray J, Soulja Boy, Nelly, Rick Ross, and Snoop Dogg. Y'all all bent over and took it from the back from Trump and his white racist people. Y'all are a disappointment and a disgrace to the black community. Soulja Boy, I can see why he did it. He broke. He ain't got nothing going on with his life. But Rick Ross, you got money. Snoop, you got money. Really think y'all have really separated yourself from the black people that actually support y'all. Because what Trump and the Heritage Foundation is going to do to black people in America is erase us. And you shuck and you jive for them white folks. Snoop, what the happened to you? I can remember when you would never let a white man even talk to you crazy, let alone try to bribe you. That one hurt the most. But like I kept saying, you only black until you reach a certain amount of money and you forget you black, like Lil Wayne. While the black people that support y'all are the ones that's really gonna suffer. Y'all fucking disgrace.
Nelly and Snoop Dogg have been confirmed to perform at Donald Trump's inauguration. Nelly and Snoop Dogg. When I tell you guys I am not ready for the next 4 years to happen, Trump is not even in office and it feels like he's been president for 2 years already. In addition to them, Kodak Black, Antonio Brown, and Rod Wave are Trump's guests. At the inauguration. What the fuck is going on? First Lady Elon Musk is moving into the White House. Snoop Dogg, Nelly, Carrie Underwood are performing at the inauguration. Mark Zuckerberg is out here cosplaying a 16-year-old black kid from Harlem with his chain and his afro. The CEO of TikTok is now chummy and on the billionaire. Looks like he's in on the billionaire syndicate of evil people. Snoop Dogg and Nelly are performing at the fucking inauguration. I'm tired.
I cannot be the only one that's tired of this, man. This is for all my women of color. This is for the men of color that supports us and supports us as a people, not the backpedalers. We tired of y'all playing in our face. And I'm not even talking about the other performers. I'm talking about the black performers. I'm calling all y'all out, especially Snoop Dogg, who been here on Beyonce's internet since 2016, straight giving it to Donald Trump. Saying all this stuff. Donald Trump ain't for us. He pretended he was for us. Then he switched it up when he got himself in a position. You are tone deaf like a motherfucker. I don't want you to come and backpedal upon nobody's internet saying, I was just performing at a thing. Da, 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 da. You shouldn't have been in Washington near his president, this man being sworn into being a president at all. Okay? Period, point blank. You knew this was a bad look and you didn't give a fuck about us. Okay? And at the end of the day, it seems when it comes to your cash and maybe possibly a case, because who knows, they might be trying to diddy bop you in a corner for some stuff you done did. Okay? You will throw us into the eternal fires. And I mean us as a people into the eternal fires. You've very much given Jesse Jackson up on that balcony at the Lorraine Motel back on April 4th, 1968, because we all done heard about how Jesse got down with MLK on the back end. But I ain't gonna go get too deep with y'all right now. Okay? All I'm saying is that you, the other performers, because there's a list of them, all y'all wrong. But especially you. Especially, I'm holding you accountable. You and Rick Ross are the ones that are most accountable, because out of all the ones that are performing, including Nelly, y'all two got the most money.
So straight up, not having a good time. Okay, so this is what the left is about, though. This is what they do. They try to use these social cues to try to control the way you think, essentially. So they'll say, like, if you support Trump, then we're going to cancel you. If you say good things about whoever who's not on their side, then we're going to cancel you. If you don't agree with this, we're going to cancel you. And this is something that the left always does. It's just an attempt at trying to control what you think and or say. All right, this next clip, we got CNN. Don't forget about CNN having a straight up meltdown over this whole situation. Watch this.
Well, Keith, I mean, what would you say? I mean, if Snoop were sitting right here at this table, what would you tell him?
Well, I had a disagreement with Snoop, I think, a year or two ago. Something he endorsed Rick Caruso.
Did you tell him?
He was supporting Rick Caruso, for mayor of Los Angeles, who I disagree with. And I stated that publicly as well. But, I think that a lot of these rappers are not the intellectuals in the community, as Teray was pointing out, but it's also a dishonor to the black community. Yeah. I mean, if you look at Donald Trump, the man who would refuse to rent to black people in the 1970s, who tried to lead a lynch mob against 5 black and brown kids in the 1980s for the Central Park case, who refused to allow black casino workers to have a prominent place in his casinos in Atlantic City in the 1990s, who spent 5.5 years lying about Barack Obama's birth certificate in the 2000s, who came into office and then attacked black people like Colin Kaepernick, who attacked Ruby Freeman and her daughter Shay Moss for simply doing their jobs as Fulton County election workers. You dishonor those people when you go and perform for this man who has done nothing but dishonor black people. And just last year, he was calling Haitian immigrants, accusing them of eating cats and dogs. This is not somebody that black people should be associated with and pretending to normalize. We should be challenging him. And it dishonors the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., whose birthday we honor on Monday, to celebrate this man.
Yeah, so that was Keith Boykin. All right, the dude's having a straight up meltdown. It's more of the same crap that we saw earlier, that we saw 3 weeks ago, that we've been seeing for years. So Trump actually did benefit black people a lot, and during his administration, 2016 to 2020. Of course, COVID, everybody had a hard time in COVID, and continue to have a hard time in COVID through half of Joe Biden's presidency. And the black community will probably most likely benefit in Trump's next administration. We know that, but these anchors on CNN definitely know for a fact that black people benefited during his administration. But the thing is about the media is they are a propaganda machine, and they try to be pro-black, when in reality, let's just call it what it is. They are actually just, pro-Democrat, and that's basically it. So, all right, anyway, guys, let me know what you think about the whole black liberal situation, and let me know what you think about Snoop Dogg down in the comments below. And don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and also share. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.